Yeah, I don't hear that.
Pee now if you gotta pee, folks. Go right now.
All right. Hey, I gotta load up the description. Fuck.
This is gonna be your last chance for a while. Check, check, check. Under the tree. Here we go. Hey, do we have a description for this show? Do you want me to read this?
Yeah, you want me to read it, or do you want
to? Yeah, you can. You can do it. I tell you what, you can do it. Let's just drop right in. Let's just do this thing, man. Let's get this copyright strike out of the way. Here we go. Oh man, we should go up with the camera so we can all see you take a piss. Do.
I don't know why I can't hear it.
All right, everybody. Welcome. Good to see you, man.
Hey, buddy, how you been?
I love the way you said, "How you been?"
How you been?
Hey, I've been great, man. Welcome in, everybody. This is New Year, new you, new me, new under the tree. It's the first day of the apocalypse, maybe now.
Yeah, it's looking good. I mean, there's a couple things we had on the bingo card that happened. Pretty much almost all of them.
We're gonna get. I'm sure we're gonna get into that. In fact, this show, I really don't know what we're getting into. Yeah. I've been kept purposefully in the dark. I know, like topically, like maybe one or two things that we're gonna get into, but most of it's gonna be a complete surprise to all of us. But you want to go ahead with that? Lead it.
Yeah, man. Here we go. A podcast title: Apocalypse Now or Later, the 2025.
Feel free to edit that sort of shit out.
Don't say the quiet part loud.
Yeah.
Apocalypse Now or Later, the 2025 shit show spectacular. Buckle up, folks, because we're diving into the dumpster fire that was New Year's Eve 2025. Well, Woo. New Year's Day. On today's episode, we're bringing you the lockdown or the lowdown. Sorry, this is hard to read here. Hang on.
You said the quiet part out loud. The lockdown. Yeah. There you go, man.
Yeah. There's. Hey, we get into that. Don't worry, I got some stuff on that. We're bringing you the lowdown on the craziest news stories that you could even believe happened, and trust us, they did. First of all, we got the Cybertruck literally going up in flames at the Trump Tower. Hey, because why not start the year with a bang? Terrorist attack or just Elon Musk's latest attempt at making a statement? We'll speculate wildly on whether it was fireworks gone wrong or a new way to express political discontent. Then we head on down to New Orleans, baby. Yeah, where someone decided to celebrate in the new year meant driving a truck into a crowd on Bourbon Street.
Allah Akbar!
Because nothing says Happy New Year like a good old-fashioned terrorist attack.
Hey, man, nothing better to bring in the new year than killing the infidels, right?
You got it. We'll ask the hard-hitting questions. Like, why does New Orleans keep getting all the action? How come Canada's not getting any?
Yeah, right.
I honestly had New York on my radar, but no.
Right.
They gotta say, it's like, look over here, folks. But wait, there's more. We'll also dive into the mysterious, maybe if we get to it, the mysterious fog that has been creeping around like it's trying to hide something. Is it just weather, or has Mother Nature finally given up on us? Speaking of hiding, let's not forget about those pesky UFOs that have been buzzing around. Are they here to save us from our own stupidity, or are they just here to enjoy the show? Join us as we navigate through these bizarre apocalyptic tales with the kind of humor that would make even the most hardened cynic laugh. You're laughing. And you're
I am, man. I'm loving it already, man.
Will be as offensive as the news itself. Because if you can't laugh at the world, who can you laugh at? So grab your tinfoil hat, pour yourself a stiff drink, and get ready for an episode where we mock, we question, and we definitely do not apologize for anything. Because 2025 has time for political correctness. When there's a cyber apocalypse, terror on the streets, and aliens are probably watching us make fools of ourselves. Warning, this episode contains language and humor that could offend anyone with a moral compass. So if you're looking for a safe place, you're in the wrong place.
Did you say legacy humor?
Stay tuned, stay skeptical, and remember, the truth is out there, and it's probably weirder than you think. We're gonna source all of our sources. All of our sources today are coming from one source and one source only, and that's the massive bookmark collection I've accumulated over the last how long? 2 months. It's
been like a month and a half, man. I guess it's been before Thanksgiving, before my birthday.
What are we doing with our lives?
We've been kind of neglecting. I mean, part of the reason for the hiatus is I've kind of been in the wind. I'm back in Goose Creek at the
back where it all started.
No. That was Cave City, Kentucky, man. I spent some time in Kentucky though. I got to hang out with some family, and we did at least one show while I was in Kentucky. But it's been a while ago, so it's like I had to dust off all the microphones and everything today. You had to restart the computer. We started the show an hour ago, I guess.
Yeah, gratuitous technical difficulties as per usual.
But I feel good, like just like coming back into it. It's like I feel really good. You and I haven't really spoke a lot.
Oh man,
we kind of been. I don't know. It's like I started dating your ex-girlfriend or something.
Yeah. I thought we weren't going to talk about that on the show. No, I've honestly, man, I've been going through not a bad place psychologically, but a very like I won't call it a place of isolation, but a place of solitude.
It's so funny, man. It's like when it seems like we are definitely connected because it's like you're going through your shit, and it's like, and I never even like questioned it because I had my own shit I was going through. Yeah. You know, getting over the Wisconsin death trip. You know, which it's been interesting.
Yeah, man. Every time I talk to you, you're in a different fucking state. I don't know what the.
Yeah, I've been doing some globe trotting.
Yeah, well, you always had that sort of gypsy sort of vibe about you.
Oh, well, thanks, man. I'm going to take that as a compliment. And soon again, I'm going to be up in the air again when we're taking the show from here, Zephyr Hills, Goose Creek Studios, over to the great unknown and Merritt Island, Cocoa Beach, and the Space Coast. We're going to be right there by SpaceX. And
oh shit, you're even good to be closer.
Yeah. So look out for some awesome footage and stuff. I actually have a nice camera, so that's the plan.
Yeah, as long as you don't end up fucking getting a terrorist attack over there and fucking. Well, I don't think it'll happen.
Well, dude, the thing. All right, so let's get right into it then, because I know. Look, like I was telling you earlier, I was telling my friend, I've got a friend that lives in New Orleans, and I got a message, and it turns out you were ahead. You hit me, I think, at 9:30 this morning.
I got up bright-eyed, bushy-tailed too.
Oh, dude, that's around the time I was going to bed, I think.
Yeah, I wonder if that has anything to do with the LSD.
What?
Like, hey, Dallas, we got to do a show early. I got to get up for work Tuesday. You're like, yo, no problem. Does acid at 6 a.m.
It's like, it's so weird. All right, so I accepted a call, and it was like a friend of mine in Austin, Texas, and it was like, what? Let me just look. I got the phone right here. Like, this is weird because, all right. So I've got this missed call. All right. So I accepted a call from my friend in Texas at 1:51 a.m. And this is pre.
That's how you know you got to answer a 1:51 a.m. call on a New Year's Eve.
Dude, I don't know how long I talked to her. Let's see. Yeah, just short of an hour, 44 minutes. Wow. All right. So then it's like on the other side of the clock, 1:51 p.m. New Year's Day, I have a missed. It's like my phone started ringing, and it's like you never really rest when you're trying to sleep. All you want to do is sleep, but that's the last thing you can do.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, bringing in the new year. Yeah, so I get the messages from you and from my friend Sparky over in Nolans. She said IEDs in New Orleans, like they called in the bomb squad. Have you heard anything about that?
So, yeah, 100%.
All right, so I'm flying blind, man. Lead me through it.
Yeah, all right. So what happened was last night I was sitting. We watched the countdown there, and I'm flipping through my cameras, and we're on the, me and my roommate here,
right. I did not watch any countdowns or anything like that.
And we're just sitting there and we're shooting the shit, and we're saying, like, could you imagine, like, if a fucking terrorist attack happens tonight? Like, you almost.
So yeah, that's what you were saying. You showed me the video and of you talking to your roommate. And and the messages and everything, and I said to you, so basically, you caused this.
Well,
you caused this thing.
This all may have been my fault. So what happened was, I've been listening.
Manifestation skills are strong with this one.
Yeah, well, I've been listening to this Neville Goddard. There's this girl that I got been eyeing up, some chick I'm like stalker level obsessed with on my Facebook page. I don't really know
that Australian doctor.
No. This one's just like some girl that Anyway, so she, I've been trying this sex magic thing from Crowley. You jerk off through a profile picture enough, maybe should have show up on your front door.
It seems like we talked about this in shows in the archive.
I'm sure we have. So, but anyhow, so there's this guy Neville Goddard, and he talks about how, like, intention can affect reality, because none of this is all reality is all byproduct of of the mind. And he's got this ritual though, hey, and the ritual is like you fall asleep and you listen to, like, you kind of try to create an intention of what you want your future outcome to play out like. Right. And then you will fall asleep and the work will be done, and you'll wake up in that reality in which the thing happens. So me and, so I got that camera on there. I got that New Orleans camera. Me and JJ, me and Uncle JJ, we watched that New Orleans
Key West and New Orleans.
But we watched that New Orleans camera. So
the Bourbon Street.
I fell asleep at Bourbon Street. The cat's meow. So I fall asleep. I got my iPad sitting there glowing. Just finished jerking off, thinking about this broad, right? And I'm just thinking to myself, like, fuck, man, could you just imagine just some shit going down right now here? And then I pass out, right? Okay. I wake up, buddy, and that camera's still up there, and all I see is fucking the bomb squad. I see fucking cops wearing cowboy hats, motherfucker, on horses. And I see a shit ton of cop cars, and ain't a single soul anywhere in sight.
No shit.
And I'm like, what?
Imagine when you went to bed, was it like just packed with people?
It was booming. Yeah, it was booming. Yeah, and and I'm like, what the fuck happened here, bro? Well,
that's
deadly New Orleans truck attack. What we know so far, at least 15 people were killed after a man drove a truck through a New Orleans crowd early on New Year's Day. The city's coroner said late Wednesday, the federal authorities are searching for possible additional suspects. The brazen attack, which injured dozens more people, is being investigated as an act of terrorism by the FBI. At first, it was not. They had some black DEI chick with a nose ring, which you're not even allowed to fucking wear. Come up and she, no, this ain't no terrorism. And I'm telling you fucking what, they fucking get Luigi Magnoni, whatever the fuck, that guy kills one, you bag one CEO and you're up for terrorism. But you can fucking run over a bunch of motherfuckers.
Yeah, 35 people or something?
Buddy, if over 50 people, and he had a fucking ISIS flag on the back of that truck, and this motherfucker starts getting out and shooting at cops, bro.
Whoa.
And they're saying, and the news.
Do we have any footage of this? Nobody got no footage?
Yeah, we got footage. Hang on, let me backtrack. At approximately 3:15 a.m., and I'm telling you, I fell asleep there, maybe around 1:30, right? 2 o'clock. At approximately 3:15 a.m., local time, a pickup truck plowed through New Year's revelers along Bourbon and Canal Streets in New York's popular French Quarter. The driver then exited the vehicle, and I got videos, and exchanged gunfire with police, who shot and killed the suspect. 2 of the officers also sustained injuries, but they're in a stable condition. Wow, buddy. Wow. So let's go through the course of events of what I woke up to this morning.
I just think those guys were getting holiday pay while they were killing that guy. That's double time, man.
Double that.
I don't know. Maybe you don't get it. You would probably get special pay. I don't know, but those motherfuckers. I mean, the French Quarter is always fucking on and popping. So it's like the cops there are used to dealing with unruly drunk crowds. But this dude just fucking plows through. What is he driving? An SUV?
Bro, it was a Ford Lightning.
Oh, no shit. So he was carbon neutral killing bitches.
Yeah, that's what we get, carbon neutral terrorist. I'm happy you made that fucking joke because that's 100% what I was. You stole that one from me, you bastard.
Really? I can't believe we just organically got to it.
Yeah, no, awesome. It's 100% was on that list. Hang on, I'm having a bit of a technical difficulty here, so let's just keep rambling while you backtrack.
Are you having a panic attack? Is that what you said?
No, I'm technical difficulty with the computer here, but I'm working on it here. So.
We're plagued with pestilence.
Oh, good, buddy. It's a night of pestilence. So
that's it. Yeah. So
here I am. You know, it's at this point here. It's like 8:30 in the morning, right? And I just start scrolling, buddy. And I'll tell you, man, I just hit bookmark after fucking bookmark.
Well, I purposefully stayed away from it so I can like get my live take on this stuff.
All right, here's the first thing. So now we're gonna dial back here, and in doing so, we are going to have there's gonna be inconsistencies because this is showing the original events. So you're gonna see it unraveling through the course of the day. I figured the best way to do this is to just do a snapshot of time of how my day went today. So, by the way, we haven't talked in months. We haven't done a show in a month and a half, and we had so many ideas. Like, there's so many things we had to catch up on.
Yeah.
And this is how this shit just today. So much shit has happened. It's probably gonna take the whole show.
Yeah. So we'll get to the fog and the other stuff, but
you thought 2024 was a fucking just pure insanity, dude. It's 2020, man. It's like next year it's gonna be bad. Can't get any fucking worse than 2022, could it?
Oh yeah.
Day one.
It can and it will.
You fucking wait until you hear the shit that I've experienced today. So here's the original shit here. I'll get rid of my camera here. Actually, I'm afraid of it.
Just
look at this. Fucking no head on the dude.
What? Damn, these are the people he killed?
That guy's got fucking, look, his head's just fucking practically blown off. And now
look
the
at
last
his legs, dude.
He's fucking ragdoll.
That was a chick, right? I think that was a chick.
Here we are, beautiful Bourbon Street, man. Holy fuck.
Wow. Nowlands.
So still, nobody really knows.
Hey, listen, in the background, you hear that music? There's a band still playing.
Yeah, so here's what I woke up to.
Boom, 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 boom.
This is the fucking shit that I passed out to here. And when I woke up, it looked like this. When I went to bed, it was booming. It was fucking booming. So here we go. At that point there, they thought 10 folks were dead. And then the story escalates. Mass casualty event. Vehicular mass casualty. So,
wow.
Now, yeah, man. It's fucking wild. So then this keeps escalating, dude. Controlled explosion after New Orleans attack. Bomb squads have carried out at least.
So this crazy fuck had a bomb too.
You just wait until you hear what happened today, dude. At least one controlled explosion of suspected bombs left by the attacker in New Orleans. Several devices have been found near the area of the attack as teams work to assess the variability. Look at this, buddy. So this is just the start of the day. You wait, man. This fucking whole day, I'm dubbing last night and today the purge, dude. That's what we're experiencing. Like, man, this is mental. So here we go. On the left is a black flag on the back of the New Orleans terror suspect's truck.
Well, on the back glass?
No, see this part here? There's a flag pole coming off the hitch. And the cops decided they were gonna fucking tie it up. And now because they didn't want anybody knowing nothing. Now the thing is, the feds at some point decided to make a statement saying the FBI is investigating the flag's origins to determine whether or not this could be a terrorist attack. How about you just unfold the fucking flag right now that you just folded up? Take a fucking look at it and call it a day, clowns. Looks a little similar to that, don't it? You see this? See that line right here, right?
Yeah.
Right here? Now imagine flipping that bastard around. Look at that. That's that same fucking logo right there. So the mystery flag.
So immediately it's like, well, what's the benefit of them like not releasing the information?
So there's a whole theory about that too. And it's called it's some kind of thing. It's kind of, let me try to remember. I got it here. It's called the something. There's some broad that they decided that they were gonna attach this racist concept to. You know what? I'll probably come across it here in a minute, but like the something effect. It's some broad that was. Anyways, we'll come back. We'll explain more. You're getting ahead of yourself, only because I can't pull it up right now. So
okay.
So now news reports.
Look at that hat.
Look at this.
Wow, that's
creating the carnage and the damage that he did. Because of the nature and the indices that we have on the scene, and we have
she feels like a big girl when she wears it.
Enough information that the FBI will be taking over this investigation.
So we're basically.
And with that, I am going to be asking.
Pardon?
So it's like basically we don't know anything and we're not handling the investigation. Right. So we're off the hook. We're off the hook.
Yeah. We'll get back to you.
This is the assistant agent in charge. This is Agent Duncan, Special Agent Duncan.
She forgot her teeth. She's in such a rush, bro.
And she has taken over this case on behalf of us and the FBI. As always, we will be in partnership with all of our partners. But Agent Duncan, if you want to have a few words for everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning. My name is Alethea Duncan. I'm the Assistant Special Agent in charge for FBI New Orleans. As Chief Patrick said, we'll be taking over the investigative lead for this
You can't be a Southern gentleman until you slice a chocolate pie.
Now, I want to paint this narrative as we go forward. 10 dead, 30 hurt after car plows into crowd. Hear how they articulate
This is
that?
Fox News, right?
Yeah, after car plows into crowd. That's it, okay? The car did.
You remember like a year ago, last Christmas, some Arab dude, black Muslim, fucking like plowed through a Christmas parade.
Yeah. My sister reminded me of that. But here's the fucking thing. There was a white guy, who took an Amazon truck and ran it into a bunch of folks in Toronto a little while back. And they called him a right-wing, white supremacist incel. The news kept calling him an incel because he was talking shit about women. Right away, they said some terrorist, right, incel, decided to run people over. So far, the narrative is the car plowed into the crowd. A gun shot somebody.
A gun shot somebody. We got to do something about those fucking guns.
That's what you're saying here. A gun shot somebody. Same narrative, right?
I mean, basically.
Now listen to what she says right here.
He just said
this event. This is not a terrorist event.
This is not a terrorist event.
Meanwhile, you catch one body. You shoot one.
Yeah, if I kill one motherfucker, I'm a right wing. Like every time I drop the N-bomb on this show or anything out of line or talk shit about how women shouldn't have the right to vote, etc., is all going to be pulled up, and it's it's going to be like right there. It's super popular.
Put it this way: if JD Vance were to fucking be the one piloting that vehicle, do you think they would be saying it was not a terrorist attack? Like, if
I bet they would say he had a couch in the back of the truck.
Probably would.
What it is right now is their improvised explosive devices that was found.
All right.
And terrorists never use anything like improvised explosive devices.
There's this ISIS fucking flag on this vehicle, okay?
and they got some IEDs. Oh my God. Calm down. This is anything but a terrorist event.
It was just some good old fashioned pranksterism.
After his electric vehicle was stopped after plowing into many party goers,
opening fire on police.
He couldn't drive any further. He had like bodies under the fucking car.
Yeah, so he decided to start celebrating by setting off some rounds that accidentally hit the officers.
Yeah, so he was trying to control the gun, but the gun discharged at police officers.
And we are working on confirming if this is a viable device or not. As Chief Kirkpatrick said, we're asking everyone to stay away from Bourbon Street, specifically from Canal Street to St. Anne. That is my ask. Once again, stay away from Bourbon Street, Canal Street, all the way to St. Anne until we can figure out what is going on.
She's an ex-fall guy. She's a fucking Operation Get Behind the Darky, or that. What do they call it? The fucking red shirts in fucking Star Trek. You know what I'm talking about? The green shirts or whatever. The ones that die. The one that. All right. Grab that DEI that we hired a little while back. We're gonna need her to take one for the team.
Yeah, that's why we hired her.
So we got the assistant director in charge who doesn't have a name and nobody.
The assistant director. Look at her eyes. She looks terrified.
she's like my ass is on the. She's like they're probably saying, "Don't worry, you'll get a good retirement package. You got to take one for the team."
This is like fuck. This is not. Go ahead.
Is provide you additional information at the 11 a.m. press.
The goal is to
provide
additional information.
Here's our goal. Our main goal is providing you with some more bullshit.
Oh, you wait.
Happy New Year.
You just fucking wait, buddy. Conference. Thank you so much, and we will be in touch.
Yes, I will say
we will be in touch.
On our community and
our community. Here comes Mrs. Grissom to bring you some chicken salad.
This chick's like 150 years old, and she's the director.
Who the fuck is she? Look, she's wearing the captain's hat. That is not her fucking hat, dude.
Dude, these are fall. They're like, Grandma, you go say it. I'm too afraid.
The rest of the costume fits, but that part is noticeably oversized.
This is who New York. This is who LA's. I know. Wait, where is this one? This is
New Orleans, motherfucker.
New Orleans has there's so much shit happening. Has running
our
the show.
Visitors to continue enjoying. There's so much to enjoy about New Orleans, and we are going to make sure that our routes in the Superdome are.
Don't let them take away our joy.
Yeah, it's like the cops are out here doing everything we can, but I mean, there's obviously nothing we can do to prevent something like this happening in the future. However, we will be here to give you fucking information, though. We will give you all information. So continue drinking and eating shrimp.
What a fucking trip. So here's what's next.
Oh, look at that.
I don't know why I'm so far. Okay. New Year's fireworks turned deadly in Hawaii as 2 are dead and 22 hurt. Chaos erupted in Honolulu's Salt Lake Alamunu area as a fireworks explosion claimed 2 lives and left 22 injured on New Year's Day.
Happy fucking New Year, bitches.
Happy New Year's in Hawaii.
Oh, look at that, man. That's beautiful. Oh, wow.
So then that happened in Hawaii. The tragedy report. Oh shit! What the fuck happened there? Oh, I got it. So then we keep going. Breaking. Suspect also shot 2 New Orleans police officers. Officers are in stable condition. Suspect was wearing bulletproof body armor. IED explosive found in the car. Suspect still not in custody.
Oh, yeah, she did. She did. Look at them legs pulled up like by her armpit. Her foot was by her armpit.
Dude, they look like you fucking got GTA fucking wasted.
No doubt, dude.
Wasted. Mass casualty event. Here's the deceased terrorist.
Oh, my God.
Picture.
Look at him. Nice shoes, bro.
Dude just laying in the dirt. And hey, what do you know? Look at it. Hey, I'm gonna say it. Color me surprised. Look at the color of his fucking skin.
Oh wow. I gotta step away for a second. Continue.
Did I offend you? Was it something I said?
Oh no, I've been drinking these fucking waters and
all right. Yeah, you go ahead, man. I'm gonna hold the brakes on this just because.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Maybe do a weather report or something.
I'll just come up with something off the top of my head here. All right, folks. So, as we know, the New Year has approached. It's now upon us. We got fucking. If you're in New Jersey, you got, mysterious drones, literally with complete impunity over your aerospace, and your government, the military, has absolutely no jurisdiction over their own sky. But hopefully you slept well, and hopefully you had a good New Year's. If you're in New York, same story, man. New York was a fucking nightmare of a ride, and drones, just pure joy, joyful drones. What else happened over the last couple months? Well, there was a nice fog to keep us all, in good spirits during this holiday season. Mystery fog that seems to have pretty much encompassed the entirety of our side of the fucking hemisphere, and nobody knows how it got there. But you know what? Back to this shit. Here we go. So
you're just like, oh, fuck the fog.
So then 9 hours ago, other explosive devices were also found in New Orleans. At 6 a.m. in New Orleans, officers found an explosive device near the cathedral in the French Quarter. They discovered 2 devices that they safely detonated. Still not a terrorist attack by any stretch of the imagination. Still
calm down, folks. Continue drinking your hurricanes. Everything's fine. Show your tits. Here's some beads. Welcome to New Orleans.
Madness. So now here we are.
So basically, you don't have to worry about all the, like outside the French Quarter. You don't have to worry about getting robbed by the urban folks.
FBI says New Orleans mass casualty incident, not a terrorist event.
Mass casualty incident. That's what stands out. Mass casualty incident. So it's a mass. So let me get this straight. Mass casualty. So that means what? A lot of people, fucking got killed.
Yeah.
The dude had body armor on. He had bombs. After he finished driving over everyone, he shot a couple cops
Allah Akbar
before he was fucking dispatched. But definitely not a terrorist event. Okay. The mayor declares it. So. All right, here's the words that stand out. Mass casualty incident, not a terrorist event. After mayor declares it so. Okay, all right. I think the headline says it all. What could the story possibly say?
Even if after the mayor has declared it so, they have still deemed it not a terrorist attack.
I think we can fucking put this one to bed. It's not a terrorist attack, man. We don't know the guy's name.
New Orleans Mayor LaToya Cantrell said...
Wait. Hang on. What's that name again?
LaToya Cantrell.
LaToya, let me take a fucking wild guess at her ethnicity. I'm going to say that she has more than sufficient melanin in her skin.
DEI ethnicity. Fell victim to a terrorist attack at a news
What?
However, the FBI special agent Alina Duncan said that's that black broad that you think look pretty well endowed. Not a terrorist attack. All right, so there's that part of the fucking story.
Why are they immediately saying it's not a terrorist attack when it's obviously a terrorist attack? Bro, if I drive my fucking car, all right, I'm planning this shit. I built some bombs. I got a gun. I got Kevlar suit on. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go fucking drive over these fuckers. Allahu Akbar, put the flag on my truck.
Yeah.
And fucking drive over motherfuckers. It's like, dude, that's a terrorist event. I think, if you can willy-nilly, vis-a-vis the Patriot Act, call anyone you want a fucking terrorist, this motherfucker is a terrorist. Not like moms at the fucking PTA meeting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let the FBI investigate that. Don't forget, people, that this is the FBI that investigated parents of kids because they found out what they were learning in school and found out what's the available shit. So they opened investigations on parents.
Exactly, yeah.
And look, they are so they deemed these terrorists. All right. But this motherfucker is definitely not a terrorist. Okay, I'm just trying to keep my shit straight. Keep
Bro,
in a group.
While I'm trying to find this terminology, let's reflect. I want you to reflect on the January 6th terrorist.
Oh, yeah, those motherfuckers are terrorists.
Now describe what a terrorist is in that capacity compared to this one. Come on. Yeah,
somebody peacefully and patriotically letting their voices be heard
on the internet. On the internet, they didn't even people that didn't even attend are getting 19 fucking years in prison. For this shit, dude.
Hey, listen, bro. I know a January 6th, 6th or 6er. January 6th.
Well, I'm surprised you're not
a J6er. I think that's how it goes. I know a J6er.
Like I said, I'm surprised you're not already.
I almost went, dude. I almost went.
They might still come after you, buddy. They might still come after you, man.
Ain't nobody coming after me, dude. I've had the same phone number forever. I don't move around a lot.
I can't find that fucking analogy I'm looking for. Hang on. Maybe I fucking. You know what I did? I made a comment about this idea here, and it got pinched on for being racist, right? Which I thought was a little.
I'm not sure what you said, but I'm sure.
All I did was I pointed out this terminology of this concept here. When it's like when you're not white, they won't say the race of the person or
yeah,
the
but if you're white, you're already a far right wing extremist.
Right. I hope it comes up here.
Supremacist.
So this is what I'm saying. So they are not saying fuck all about this person. They're definitely not saying nothing.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I mean, that's something I asked. It's like, do we have a name?
No, still not yet. And now we're, now it's like, so here the quartering on X.
I like the quartering.
Nobody needs a fully automatic assault truck. It's time for common sense truck control. The truck killed him, right? The truck. But hey, so then the party gets a little more exciting. While all this is going on, Cybertruck decides it's going to explode outside the Trump Tower.
What the fuck? That's a Cybertruck?
That's the front doors of the Trump Tower with a Cybertruck exploding.
That's right outside the fucking door. Somebody parked it up there and set it on fire.
Yep.
All right, so what do you think? What is this a terrorist attack?
No. The news is saying that it was a defective battery.
Did they not know they could not park there?
It was just a battery. It was it's crazy Elon's battery issue. Here, I'll fucking see if I can find it.
Hey, look, it looks like it's literally on the front step of the building.
It is. It is right on the front step.
I don't see any other cars parked out there. Now I'm not a very smart man.
Right.
But I don't know. Can they park there?
Now,
can they? No.
Here, yeah, that's the other. Okay, so now here's how it goes. One person dies, and other people are multiple other people injured as Cybertruck catches fire and explodes.
That's what happened. It caught fire.
It caught fire and exploded.
No, hey, listen. No, Trump security measures. Laser beams a Cybertruck parked illegally in the front door of the Trump Tower. That's why really well this shit.
We know you have questions, said the Las Vegas FBI,
and we got the answers.
And we don't have a lot of answers.
Oh shit! Quick, green screen.
So there's so at this point in the narrative, they're saying that the battery went.
That's hilarious. I mean, just that alone, man. I don't have to say anything. That alone is hilarious. I mean, that motherfucker is obviously parked. It's someone trying to fucking say something. Obviously.
So the fucking journey continues.
Maybe the FBI should hire me, man, because it's like maybe I'm a better profiler than what they got. I guess
they're not doing so good.
Yeah, I guess they got rid of that Jodie Foster.
I heard that boom too, but I didn't know it was actually outside. I thought it was.
Oh, that's in Vegas. The Trump Tower in Vegas.
In the hallway.
The Trump Casino.
Holy shit.
Hotel and casino. Holy shit. She said, look, I love it that it's gold. What a beautiful tower. Dude, this reminds me of like, in Back to the Future, Part 2, where he comes back and it's
like there might be some
Biff Casino and all that shit.
Yeah.
Man, it's like I feel like
so then that happens, bro. Then that happens, and then here we are back way back in New Orleans. Breaking.
This is just our feed on Twitter.
Yeah. I think this was the move to do it this way. Trust me. Yeah. I think this is a good way to go about it. Plus, I think Twitter deserves it. I mean, I think X
deserves it.
Breaking, at least 4 suspicious packages have been detonated along Bourbon Street.
That's what she said. A suspicious package detonated.
As part of an improvised explosion device investigation.
Definitely nothing to do with terrorism or a terrorist act or a mass casualty event.
No, although the suspect was wearing full body armor.
It said Allah Akbar, had a fucking ISIS flag, etc.
Doug McCash, I'm with NOLA.com.
Definitely not a terrorist.
Right, just so happens that where that truck decided to plow itself into, the folks, see this strip here?
Yeah.
Well, I'll let this guy tell you the story.
Doug McCash, I'm with NOLA.com, and lately I've been writing about the mayor and governor's proposals to make the French Quarter safer. And one of those proposals was to have mechanical barriers that would prevent vehicles from approaching Bourbon Street after certain hours.
Are we taking down this view? Here you go. You ready?
Just like that. And now, was this before the attack?
How this story goes is, just so happens that where that guy decided to drive this truck, the steel barricades that they had installed were undergoing maintenance, so they had to remove them from the vicinity, and they didn't bother replacing them with anything that could possibly, protect people, like a truck or something to put in the way. And this guy somehow knew where the barriers were going to be, not be rather, and where to come up and hit motherfuckers. Yeah. So then going forward,
hang on. Let me interject something, man. The brain's
There's
working.
more on that.
I'm sure, because it's like, all right. So we see the way the narrative is going from Jump Street to where we are now.
Yeah. There's a story unraveling.
All right. So, but what I'm detecting is, like, there's really another level. There's another element going on. And it's like, what is this story? Why are they trying to interject this?
They're trying to not tell us something that they know.
Well, they're trying to tell us something and not tell us something.
Yeah. What they're doing is they're trying to give us
all right. So it's like immediately when once we got to this point, it's like it's a psyop.
Bingo. I was wondering how long it would take. I was waiting.
Click. Who had 47 minutes?
back to a regular scheduled program. This shit stinks.
Right, the fog, folks.
This shit stinks, and you just wait until you hear the rest of it. Those barriers were removed because when I maintenance something, like I maintenance the engine of my vehicle, right? I normally just remove it to maintenance it. What the fuck, dude?
No, dude, how dumb are we? How dumb are you?
Barriers have been removed in November as part of a system overhaul. They were intended to block terror attacks on Bourbon Street, but they were removed for an overhaul.
Terror attacks? Well, this was not a terror attack, so we didn't need the barricade, obviously.
The truck, so they were not, and they had not been replaced, were not set up when a truck fatally plowed into a New Year's.
Thank God it wasn't a terror attack.
Yes. The stainless steel bollards, they're just poles, were removed in November as part of an overhaul of the security system. That'd be like taking the fucking front door off the bank because it's not, they did an upgrade.
We gotta fucking upgrade this fucking door, so we're just gonna take this one
and leave the fucking bank with the vault door open for 2 months.
Yeah, nothing to see here.
What the fuck are we talking about? Because the old ones were ineffective. In the news I was watching, they asked the fucking guys. They said they asked the fucking FBI, how come it took them so long to replace the barriers? Why were they not up in time for New Year's Eve? You know what the broad said? Well, we like to keep certain things close to our chest, and we're going to keep that answer to that one close to our chest because we can't reveal everything at this moment. That was their answer.
So basically, when they were saying they're going to have more information, what they meant was you're going to have less information.
They're going to hold the reason why there's no barriers close to their chest, was what the FBI said. The track was full of debris and doubloons and God knows what else. Not the best idea to leave them up.
Oh yeah, because God forbid it fucking catch a Ford Lightning with the ISIS flag on the back of it.
Okay, so why were temporary steel barriers not erected whilst the work was carried out? Why we what the fuck? This guy randomly chose New Orleans, some 10 hours drive away.
Where is he from?
So there's more about. We'll learn about that.
Okay.
He's Texas.
Yeah, so Texas place. Yeah, you mentioned that. It could have been a rental.
There's
lots of rentals are licensed in Texas.
It was a rental. It was a rental.
Yeah, lots
of. I'm aware.
But I mean, like getting a rental in New Orleans, you may have Texas plates on it.
We have these hydraulic steel barriers from past events. Last Mardi Gras, this happened to an extent, maybe not terrorism, but still people getting hit.
Of course not.
In mass
terrorism.
Population with vehicles.
Maybe not terrorism.
Those barricades were not up. Period.
Suspect
they had
drove
the flimsy
around
orange
barricades
ones that you could just push over with your finger.
Carnage.
We actually thought it was kind of odd because usually when you get to Bourbon Street, you can turn your back to Canal and not worry about anything. You can just walk the street, especially on New Year's, and there were still vehicles coming after 8 p.m. And then, I mean, the fact that they never raised them, that's how this guy was able to get down Bourbon Street so quickly and cause so much damage. Because there's other barricades past the Canal and Bourbon intersection. There's more like every 2-3 blocks. So what was 10 or 15 dead and 30 wounded could have only been maybe 5 and 15.
This guy knew about these fucking barriers all the way from Texas.
Well, we don't know that he's from Texas. It looks like he's from fucking Syria.
We're getting there. We're getting there. The New Orleans attacker has been identified as 42-year-old Shamsuddin Jabbar, who had an ISIS flag on his fucking goddamn truck. We also know that the rented truck contained explosives and that he was wearing body armor. You need to know, I don't know why these links are getting deleted. That's what's happening. I'm clicking on a fucking link here and it's gone.
Yeah.
So Shamsuddin Jabbar is a very strong American name.
Yeah, man, it's pretty common. I mean, I'm from Kentucky, so it's like I probably had 3 kids in my class. Name, what was it?
Shamsuddin Jabbar.
Jabbar, yeah.
Legacy Media.
Oh, Jabbar. It's like he had 3 brothers with the same name. It's weird.
Legacy Media has gotten their marching orders. Vehicle plows is the narrative they're going with. Finally, now the rest of the world's catching on to what you caught on to what we've been talking about since the whole part. Not the fact that New Orleans attacker crossed the U.S.-Mexico border at the Eagle Pass crossing just 2 days ago. This guy came from
yeah.
Mexico.
I mean, I was going to go ahead and make that prediction as soon as I heard about it. I'm like, what's the over-under that he's an illegal alien?
And guess what? ISIS ate Mexican, okay? So this gets deeper. That ISIS flag, as you will learn, more of the PSYOP.
Yes.
Will unravel. Ford's fucking account got hacked. Look at this. All eyes on Gaza. Israel is a terrorist state. Free Palestine.
Wow.
Who you tell me who's going to hack Ford? Ford's ex-account.
Somebody in the CIA, probably.
Somebody in the CIA, not a dirty Mexican on his cell phone, traveling on his way from fucking Texas in a fucking rental. Come on, dude. Come on. That's a distraction. Right here. Look at this. Our X account was briefly compromised and 3 posts were made that were not authorized or posted by Ford. They do not represent the views of. Here's where things are going to get really problematic.
Oh, yeah. So a lot of people are going to be like, oh, what do you mean? You don't want to free Palestine? I was just talking about Max Egan, how I haven't tuned in since October, 14th or whenever the Palestine shit popped off over there in Israel.
Here's where it's going to get real interesting. Elon, these fuckers, whoever hacked the Ford Motor Company, Elon's going to be able to figure out who it is.
He probably already knows. He probably hired the guy.
Not only that, but Elon's going to be able to figure out every fucking single piece of evidence supporting what happened with that Cybertruck. Because guess what? That Cybertruck, it's like the fucking, it's like the 1984 mobile.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to know, it could probably detect the weight of the fucking driver. You know, there's probably a lot of shit that it can do.
And don't forget,
it's going to know who owned it.
Battery fires, what they're calling it at that point. Boom. There's the motherfucker.
Hey, man, that dude, sold me some beer and cigarettes the other day. He had, a rat on his head, though.
Here is the alleged suspect. The New Orleans truck incident.
Truck incident. I love that it's an incident. I think truck incident is more like mellow than, say, mass casualty incident.
Yeah, they're either dialing it back even more.
Yeah, exactly. And it's all, look, that's where and it's just like back in the vaccine days when we were talking about that and lost our fucking YouTube channel. It's like, if you talk about it.
Yeah. Adverse effects from the vaccine.
Yes. So anything,
minor, happenstance. Check this out. Boom! They found a video. They got a video of it happening.
Is this people getting ran over? Oh wait, was that him driving through?
No, he's the one in the.
Oh, that's
white
him
truck.
back there, the white truck.
Right here.
Yeah. I see it. He's in traffic. Why is someone? Who's recording this? It's like, why are they recording this truck?
Yeah, let's talk about this. Somebody knows that truck's about to hit.
This person, whoever's recording this video right here.
There's a subreddit. Right. Why were they filming?
Yeah, exactly. That's immediately the question that comes to mind. It's like, why were they filming that truck and this is obviously before he dented the fenders on a couple of fucking bystanders.
I want to know where this footage came from. This is not an innocent bystander that just so
This is someone who is a Fed. This is one of the Feds conducting the operation.
This is not a security footage. This
is a camera, and they didn't even turn it fucking sideways.
No.
This is their phone, and they didn't turn it sideways to get the fucking landscape. They just held it upright. That's why it's like.
Look at the side here. Look at the side here. Look at the channels. Look at this.
What is that?
It's got this is a security footage. This is on a screen where they're reflecting back on what would be like a security footage, but that's a handheld camera. That's not a. This is a security camera footage. So you select the date, you select the channel, and you can rewind it, right? Yeah. But this is cell phone image.
That's what it looks like.
Anyway,
I mean, it could just be re-recorded by.
Oh wait, no, okay.
That's what's going on.
We got it. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that's a cell phone recording the security.
But hang on, this truck goes quite a while, which means I bet you the camera's gonna follow that truck anyway. That security camera.
Yeah, let's see. Let's watch it again. All right. So the camera zoomed in. No, I think the camera footage remains.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's still,
right here. Watch right here. Ah.
What the fuck? Go back to when he fucking did it. And for anyone recording security footage with your cell phone, turn that shit sideways so we can see the wide shot.
There's a cop car right there.
Yep. All right, so he's easing up. He's easing up. He just busted in there. How was he able to get in there?
Because there's supposed to be metal barriers there, and they've been removed.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Come on, man. It's fucking absolutely correct.
New Orleans Police Department says officials have identified the suspect who drove the truck. The suspect identified as
the truck.
Jabbar. Now, Jabbar was carrying a Glock pistol and a .308 rifle that had been reportedly stolen in New Jersey.
What?
This motherfucker is getting around.
The .308 rifle was equipped with an optics and/or suppressor. There are at least 4 or 5 other suspects involved. That's a
boom. Okay, so that was a lone man in a vehicle. 4 or 5 other suspects are involved. Still not a terrorist attack, but now we got a real problem on our hands. There's at least 5 people. There's 4 other people, suspects on the lam, but nobody's saying why or how they or what they have to do with anything yet.
Big detail right there, identifying again the suspect as a Samshuddin Jabbar, but 4 or more individuals also involved. This is becoming a different story, Paul.
Story's getting thicker. The plot's thickening. Authorities have discovered that the attack on Bourbon Street may have been part of a coordinated scheme, not terrorist attack, involving as many as 5 individuals.
Wow.
Back to fucking LA. Watch this fucking video.
Boom! That's not LA. That's Las Vegas.
Right, that's what I meant, Las Vegas. There, that was the fucking battery, apparently. No, cat's out of the fucking bag. There's been a coordinated attack going on here. Very likely. Maybe it's coincidental, but there's a narrative unfolding. How did that truck get there? Who put it there? This is a very stark message to our fucking to Elon and Trump.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Pull a Cybertruck up to outside. Tell me when you start to smell Democrat written all over this, because well, I don't want to spoil the rest of the story. Police are now investigating the Cybertruck explosion outside the Trump Tower, and they're calling it an active crime scene. Still not a terrorist attack. Breaking. It has been confirmed that the New Orleans terrorist has donated to the Democrats once in 2020 and once in 2024. Look at that.
What do you know?
What do you fucking know, my friend? $15 and $5. Entirely inconsequential amount. That's a paper trail that was intentionally left.
I'm sorry.
Good, man. You're having technical difficulties there.
I'm good. Yeah, it's all good though.
Can you hear me or anything?
Yeah, I can hear you. I hear you fine.
All right, so it turns out that the New York Post had obtained an ID photo of the New Orleans terror suspect. How? I don't know. The 42-year-old Texas divorcee and father is a U.S. Army veteran who was an information technology specialist.
No shit.
I'm just waiting for this guy to show up in a BlackRock commercial at this point. Like, let's get serious here, right?
No, you're absolutely right.
Right here, look at some of these headlines. 10 killed and injured as truck crashes, as truck plows. Why did the truck do this?
It's a fucking mystery, man.
The governor
look
of
at
Louisiana.
this. I came down. Look, I've got.
Oh, you're cutting out hard, buddy. That's a nice looking pool. Holy shit.
I came down to the pool.
You're cutting out hard. The governor of Louisiana has declared a state of emergency.
Go ahead. I can hear you.
All right. So the narrative's slowly on doing a 180. Finally, they're getting around to just calling it as it is here. The governor of Louisiana has declared a state of emergency after the deadly terror attack ahead of the Super Bowl. I'm not sure if you can hear me or not, but this guy says we're totally infiltrated. Apparently, local residents in New Orleans claim that the terrorist was killed by the police, but the Airbnb that he was staying at burnt to the ground. So now the guy, any possible evidence is gone pertaining to this guy. Authorities confirm 4 or 5 other suspects are involved in the New Orleans attack. The FBI Houston has just issued a statement saying stay away from the area near the intersection of Hugh Road and Crescent Peak Drive in northern Houston because they're currently investigating a scene related to the attack in New Orleans. They're not saying what. No further information can be provided. Then it turns out that guess what? The same model F-150 Lightning that they had found that was at New Orleans, there was an identical one also at Trump Tower when that fucking Cybertruck exploded.
Do you think they're connected?
Yeah, it's the same fucking. It's the deep state. But hey, let's take a break. Let's take a break and see what's going on in Berlin. Several people, including a young child, suffered injuries as a bomb was lit on New Year's Eve in Berlin. Across Germany, 5 people were killed in fireworks explosions. And others were, including responders and police, were injured after being targeted with fireworks. This fucking plot is thickening. Breaking. Now, this is some news. This is some wild shit here. The Cybertruck explosion outside of the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas is now being investigated as a possible act of terror. Now they're starting to admit what's going on. The fire at St. Row Rental may be connected to a mass casualty Bourbon Street attack. Buddy blew up his Airbnb.
Mass casualty, perfect.
3 men and a woman were caught planning multiple improvised explosive devices in New Orleans.
Footage, Molly, captured 3 men and a woman placing one of multiple improvised explosive devices. So certainly more to this investigation. President Biden, meanwhile, is not here at the White House today on this first day of 2025. He's at the presidential retreat in the Maryland mountains, Camp David. However, he is continuing to get updates from his team, from the Homeland Security Department, from the Justice Department.
What a fucking look at how much this is escalating, bro. Hawaii is exploded, fucking Berlin. Now we got fucking 4 people putting fucking planting bombs.
Also from the FBI. I want to read something that the president said. Actually, I want to go to rather some sound from President Biden on the tarmac before he took off from Delaware to go to Camp David. Watch this.
I've spoken to every member of the agency, from the CIA to our national security team, to our FBI, NSC, and we're gathering all the
NSC.
A lot of time with the government, with the mayor.
Wait a minute. What the fuck is the NSC?
Yeah.
You mean NSA, dumbass?
I have no fucking clue, man.
Well, the reaction was one of anger and frustration. Thank you.
Actually, I'm angry and frustrated.
He didn't say much there. He said he would say more later, but he did release a statement more thoroughly.
This is a fucking wag the dog.
I'm getting mixed signals here. Biden's statement on NOLA terror attack. So apparently, maybe it was a terror attack, or did he not? I don't know, man.
What they're doing is they're trying to paint a narrative where we're so busy trying to determine what to call it that we're not paying attention to what happened. We're not sitting here discussing, what are we talking about? We're not discussing a connection between all these events and the possibility that we're discussing what to call it. We're not trying to say who did it. What was the masterminds behind it? This is every single step of this is a distraction. It's a diversion. This is that we talked about this.
Yes, this is like old hat. Apparently, I mean,
this is happening.
My heart goes out to the victims and their families who are simply trying to celebrate the holiday. There's no justification.
Why would you signify how much of your heart? Why not just my heart goes out to the victims and their families?
New footage shows that the moments before. Anyways, here's the image allegedly shows FBI agents in New Orleans taking photos of an ISIS flag displayed on the ground. They marked it. They fucking censored it. The FBI before the image got released of the flag. Why are they doing it like this?
Huh. I mean, I feel like that's a rhetorical question.
Yeah. By the way, they were both for lightnings, and there was lightning strike on the Empire State Building and one on the Washington Monument last night.
All right, everyone, welcome back. And not the greatest start to the year for some people, specifically in New Orleans. We had a terrorist attack. It's being called that by the FBI, as well as other officials, as 10 people lost their lives after a man drove his vehicle through the crowd of people. You know the rest. We've been seeing this time and time again, and it is not a good situation. Now, you know me. I look for connections everywhere. Take a look at what also happened last night at the Capitol Building, the Empire State Building, and also the Washington Monument. All three were struck by lightning in a short period of time on New Year's Eve, right before this truck. Now, hear me out. Right before this truck slammed into these people, these lightning strikes took place. And then later on, we got pictures of this guy's truck, and you're not going to believe what this thing is. This is one of those Ford 150 Pro Lightning models. The word lightning is right there. Now, I don't know how many of you are in that spiritual type lifestyle where you believe.
Fuck off. Anyhow.
Are you in the spiritual type lifestyle?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm very much so.
Me too.
All right.
Hang on. I want to see this sign language guy go back. Click that, dude. This looks entertaining.
All you have to do is look at what happened in our city.
All you have to do is just look at it
this morning.
Oh, look, that's
I am
You want to hit this?
If this doesn't trigger the gag reflex of every American,
the gag reflex?
Every fair-minded American.
Look at him gagging.
I'll be very surprised.
Watch what he
Gag
does.
reflex of every American. Every fair-minded American. I'll be very
Dude, is that like a super fat Jeff Ross?
I'm here because these are my people.
These are my people.
I'm here because these are my people's friends.
I got to get moving here.
I like that guy.
Let's keep rolling. What else we got next? Breaking. Police have confirmed that the driver was killed in the Cybertruck explosion. The guy just blew it up with him in it.
Yeah.
It was probably remote.
He set himself on fire. That's making a statement.
No, I bet you that whoever they fucking paid off, the deep state, said, okay, drive the vehicle up there, and then when you're clear, we'll let. And then they blow him up because dead men tell no tales.
Yeah, right.
7 other were injured. Police also announced this is now being investigated as a possible act of terrorism.
Possibly, I don't know.
Bomb squad has arrived and carried at least one. Oh, that's old news. Then we got what else we got? The truck was used for has a history of plate readers at the border, patterns that may be suspicious for human smuggling. Anyhow,
there she
by
is.
the way,
look at her.
Her nose ring breaks the FBI. It was in violation of FBI rules.
It's because she is an actor. She's a crisis actor, dude.
Yeah, she's taking one for the team. Nobody even knows who she is. Alethea Duncan. I bet you she just got put into the position.
I bet she was fucking contracted to fucking mop floors and take out trash. And then they're like, hey, put this jacket on and come out of here. You got charisma, girl. I don't know. Is that racist? I'm sorry if that's racist.
No, hold up. I'm trying to find the person. I'm trying to find them on Google. This person's such a big deal. Let's see who they are. Yeah, let me switch tabs.
She got a LinkedIn page.
No, you know what she's got, though?
She got a Facebook page?
An IMDb page. How about that? Does that do the trick?
I told you she was an actor, dude. I fucking called it. I fucking called that shit. I called it. Oh my God, dude. Dude, how is this? It's like you got this show fucking produced. And it's like, I'm just like, do you love it? It's like watching a fucking, like you've got a pitfall and watching a dude just walk up on it and fall right in.
This could not have gone any fucking better, dude.
Oh my God, dude. So what's her IMDb say?
Well, here's your fucking LinkedIn. The IMDb only shows 2 things, which are MSNBC and ABC News Breakfast. So look at the only thing that she's credited for is she played herself as an FBI agent in a TV series, the ABC Breakfast and MSN News Reports. Now, here, let's take a look at her LinkedIn.
Whoa.
I can't get it. I can't.
Shut the front fucking door.
Buddy, I can't find anything on this broad.
Mm-mm.
An hour ago on Godlike Productions. Oh, never mind. Dude, I can't find anything about this broad online. All it is just the news that we found.
The fluff.
All they are is the news. Like, there's no idea. She doesn't have any information.
How fucking ironical that she's got an IMDb, that 2 credits on IMDb. I was trying to put us on there on the IMDb, but she got to pay fees or something. So it's like she's paying money. Someone's paying for her to be on there.
Look at by the time those pages by the time we get 19 pages into the fucking news, this person is a nobody. She's a non-existent human being. She's an actor.
You ever Google yourself?
Yeah, I've done pretty good at keeping myself pretty clean, but
yeah, you can still find you.
Oh yeah.
It's not hard to find people. Trust me. If you know a little bit about the internet, you can find motherfuckers.
So
and I think that.
Yeah, for sure. Cat's out the fucking bag. This broad's probably an actress.
Dude, she's way too pretty, man. It's like my initial reaction is like, oh well, she's a pretty lady, and I mean, I'm not into black chicks or anything, but it's like she's a pretty lady. I recognize that.
So here we are, 5 hours ago, breaking multiple police vehicles just sped away from the original New Orleans crime scene after a loud bang was heard down the street. So now an explosion is taking place.
That's just how they fucking drive. They are lights and sirens, though.
So now basically a bomb has gone off, as far as we know. 6 a.m. New Orleans officers found an explosive device near the Cathedral of the French Quarter. They discovered 2 devices and they detonated both. Let's go see what's going on around the world again. Mainstream media calls New Year's Eve the Purge Night in parts of Western Europe. Youth gangs used powerful fireworks to attack police in Berlin last night. 13 police wounded, 1 seriously, 390 arrested.
Oh, wow.
So now there's 390.
A state police trooper about 90 minutes ago saw a suspicious package. Because of that, he notified special command. They brought the special command unit out here. They brought the bomb squads out here. Let me just point this over here now. It looks like NOPD is now rummaging through trash cans looking for maybe more suspicious packages. This is a heavy NOPD presence now, and they are now scouring the air.
That fat broad's just digging through trash looking for a bomb. They knew where the bomb. That's not how they look for bombs, dog. They don't have the fucking news here. These guys know where these bombs are already located. These guys are not taking any precautions, bro. There's fucking people everywhere standing around. There's news people around. This is a real fucking
lights coming down the street. It sounded like they
this is a show.
Some type of
all these people are probably getting IMDb
fire in the
credits.
hole, and then we heard a small.
They're all getting IMDb
it sounded like a loud
for this.
firecracker going off here on the corner of Bourbon and Orleans. NOPD officers coming at us right now, looking for what we suspect is more suspicious
looking
packages.
For suspicious packages.
This guy, I'm gonna charge it.
Look at this guy's face, and you tell me he's.
Boom, 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 boom.
That's what they got. Looking for the no. Have you seen one fucking dog? Bomb sniffing dog.
Yeah, not one.
Not one, dude. Have you seen one guy in a fucking bomb suit? This ain't how you do this.
No, you seen bomb robots?
They don't have drones. They don't have robots.
Look, you can look at footage from like bomb squads back in the 80s, and they had the fucking little like early 90s. They got it looks like a little tank, and it's got little arms,
DARPA dogs,
a little
here
fucking camera
with X-ray fucking vision and fucking sniffing out shit. Drones. These guys shouldn't even be. They're walking around sifting through garbage. This is all a fucking show.
Yes, absolutely.
Suspect had an ISIS flag inside the truck, as if a guy would just happen to. Oh yeah, you know I bring my flag around me inside the truck everywhere I go.
Yeah, or I'm making a statement.
Or FBI agent.
Maybe it's a terrorist attack, man. I don't know, because no one said it's a terrorist attack.
Former FBI agent claims the attack last night was performed by a sleeper cell. I think it was an inside.
The first part of your question is more important. Like, was anything missed with this particular individual? Was he radicalizing online in a way that should have been caught? And that's yet to be seen.
That's something that I'm surprised at this point that I've not heard is that like those words, he was on the FBI's radar.
No, because he wasn't, just the same as the fucking BlackRock commercial, folks. Because he was hired by the fucking FBI to do this.
Yes. Or the CIA.
I bet you they took a Ford Lightning. That guy, they probably remotely controlled that vehicle. You see how that fucking vehicle maneuvered? It was probably remotely controlled. That guy who was in it probably got taken down by like.
He couldn't even get out of the car, probably.
Yeah,
I wonder if we could like really look and see him, and like with that security footage, if we could see him inside the car.
I bet you that fucking none of this is going.
He's in there like just trying to. Maybe he's already dead.
And then they all of a sudden, probably. And then they all of a sudden just decided that they spotted 4 people planting bombs. They would have stuck the bombs a long time ago. They don't just wait until the car hits and they'll haphazardly hide bombs. And they would not employ a woman to do it. None of this is not the actual events, man.
No.
Let's go back to Berlin.
It looks like an automatic weapon.
It sure as shit is.
It's an Uzi. Yeah. Light them up.
Oh, and then one of the orbs, buddy. Quick interlude. Orb interlude. This is the fucking shit I see over the lake there. We'll do a show. We'll do the show about this. I don't even know if it's even relevant anymore, man.
Maybe it's all connected.
Happening in China, balloons ignited by fireworks cause a massive fire.
What happened?
China fucking set up. They had these little balloons. They're letting off balloons, and the balloons apparently causing interference with.
And they fill balloons with nitrogen over there.
And here's how China celebrated its New Year's Eve. Are we noticing a trend?
What's going on there? Is that dead people? I don't know. Some electric bikes.
What the fuck is going on?
Yo.
Yo. Is this
O
back to
benzin
Berlin?
arabayı yaktı yemin ederim.
That doesn't sound like German.
That's back to Berlin.
Yeah, but that doesn't sound like they're speaking German. It sounds like they're speaking Allahu Akbar.
Pretty much, yeah. FBI investigating the intersection of Hugh Road and Crescent Drive. The assailant, we already read that one. New Year's fail. Another fireworks failure.
Wow. It's not here. So take off all your clothes. Yeah, their phone started overheating.
What the fuck, dude? Here's the barriers that they had to remove because they were malfunctioning and they had to replace them. It took them 3 months to not replace. Those are the ones they took out.
Seems like they could have just stuck something down in the holes.
Or they could have just went ahead and left them there.
For a couple days.
What are those things? How are they malfunctioning?
They're probably supposed to retract. Wow, man. Hey, goodbye 2024. Hello 2025.
Yeah, welcome to 2025, you cocksuckers.
Hey, by the way, yeah, we're going to be celebrating the actual New Year, March 31st. That's New Year's Eve. April 1st is the New Year's Day. Just sidebar. Feel free to join me anyway in celebrating the actual New Year.
I should probably mention, we got to touch on it. The fog. We got to touch on it because
I want to touch it.
New shit just came out right now. Look at this. 1 hour ago, the Environmental Protection Commission in Hillsborough County issued
that's right next door to me.
Listen, air pollution precaution due to elevated levels of fine particulates, mystery particulates. They're going to thank Elon specifically because he gave them quite a bit of information about the vehicle, how it was locked after it exploded, how it was able to capture all the video for the Tesla charging stations. Anyhow, man, this shit keeps going. You know what? Welcome to 2025, buddy. Welcome to 2025. We thought that this fucking 2024 was bad. You thought 2023 was bad. 2022 was bad. Look at what's happened just in the course of one fucking day so far in 2025.
Hey, I'm going to tell you like I just told Joey Two Straws, 19 more days. 19 more days till Viva la Trump.
And a fucking like I'm ready for 2026, man.
You're giving up on 2025 already.
I already calling 2025. Let's just go right.
I'm going to bed. Wake me up in 2026.
Yeah, like
26 is my number, man. I'm going to love it.
Well, I got to get out of here. I got shit to do. I got to get up. I got to go back to
That's pretty gay. It's 9 o'clock.
10 o'clock. I got to be up in 5 hours. Like 5 hours. You'll spend 12 hours in
Dante's Inferno.
Yeah.
So the fog, though. Wait. Let's go ahead and sweep this under the rug before we go. I'm just stalling while I'm queuing up our outro music.
Yeah. All right. So we'll do a show coming up sooner than later because we still got to catch up. We got to catch up on the things from previous.
Man, there's so much shit, dude.
Like we've got a whole show that we should probably get around to doing pertaining to this fog and the UFO fiasco that happened, or whatever you want to call it. We'll get to the bottom of it.
Well, people apparently are getting sick.
Yeah.
And also, I was going to do a weather report today because apparently there's a lot of shit going on with the weather. I noticed it was a heavy spray day today. That's why I'm wearing these glasses because they make a chemtrail sky look blue. But there's getting ready to be some severe weather, I figure, for like from Texas to New York. It's like the fronts move through. It's cold here in sunny Florida. The high is only 66 tomorrow.
Yeah, I heard it's going to be going down to like the mid 30, like 30, minus 30.
Yeah, it's going to be like there's a low of 38 in a few days. I think the first of the week. It's not good, but I think all this shit they were seeing that there are places in Florida where you could see the Aurora Borealis last night.
Sure it is.
There's a lot of random ocean activity going on. I don't know if you know anything about that.
No, not really, man.
The fog is real.
UFOs and how I learned to stop worrying and love the fucking nanobot fog.
Do you think I mean, that's people are speculating that there's something to do with that. Now, I predict. All right, so we got the SARS thing going on too. I mean, don't forget about that. There's, I forget how many cases of hospitalization due.
They just basically shut China down over it.
And what were they doing in 2019?
Yeah,
before.
And now they're saying that this is a combination of influenza and COVID. My speculation on that. We can talk about this for a while, but I should really.
Yeah, the RSV.
That there's a new virus that they're trying to cover up by saying it's COVID. Remember how they were saying before remember back when China, when all those motherfuckers were falling?
They were welding people into their apartment buildings.
And they knew that there was a COVID before. Now they're trying to claim.
They knew, of course they knew. What the fuck?
But now they're trying to claim that it's COVID. But it's probably not. It's probably some new thing. It's probably the bird flu.
Yeah, don't worry, man.
They've already prepped us for the bird flu. That might be what's in those fucking clouds. Who knows?
Well, I've noticed like the fog here in Tampa. It's like I was catching the weather on a midday local show, and it was like still foggy in Tampa Bay. That's strange. Have you seen any of it? I've been trying to stay inside when it's going on.
I haven't left the house in 13 days. I'm not joking, dude.
I don't blame you.
I haven't left my basement. I haven't seen the sun.
You're waiting to become 52, right?
I'm gonna have probably
51, the 51st state.
Yeah. I gotta leave tomorrow. I gotta leave the house tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna hopefully
big day.
I'm probably gonna think I'm like almost thinking about wearing a mask just to avoid whatever this fucking fog is if it's out there.
Dude, I dare you to wear a mask.
Just wear it all day at work.
Yeah, all day.
Fuck that.
Man, you know, if it's not one thing, it's another.
Yeah, it's
there's like never-ending technical difficulties on this show. Just so everybody knows, it's like it's been never-ending.
Entire reality has become a technical difficulty. This simulation needs a big reset or something.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if only the grid would go down, we wouldn't have any of these technical difficulties. Right. And we'll be like recording this podcast via audio cassette.
Yeah, you go over fucking start a pirate radio station.
I mean, sometimes you got to do that shit. Sometimes. All right, man. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks, Wesley, for getting your camera up and going.
Yeah, it only took me about an hour and a half.
It's been
it only took me about a month and a half.
Yeah, right. I look forward to getting into the fog and the UAP. I know you're dying to fucking talk about those orbs and shit and the fucking drones.
I got a picture to paint for you with that, man.
All right, so we got to get back on here really soon, everybody. So click subscribe if you made it this far. Go a little farther.
Send us some money.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna need bail at some point here.
Yeah, right. All right, man. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, look at that.
Beauty. It's been a while since I've seen that bad boy.
Everybody looks into the pockets. Everybody wants a box of chocolates and a long stem rose. Everybody knows.